Hi.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so
Fin-
happy we're finally able to
yes,
make this happen.
finally.
I know.
I'm so happy.
So excited, huh? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Me
Wait,
too.
where in the Philippines do you live?
Manila, the capital.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
Exciting.
I followed you since 2017 when you compete here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I was
Which feels like
rooting.
forever ago. Oh my God.
Yes, I was rooting for you for the
Oh, thank
Miss Earth.
you.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
So yes, I just want to say thank you
Of
because
course. It's a pleasure of mine. So.
you accepted my request for an interview, and this will be a dream come true for me. So
Oh,
yeah,
you're so sweet. No, I'm excited. I'm honored. So listen, it's like as exciting for you as it is for me. So
thank you so much. Despite of your, I know you're busy with your schedule, then you make a way to have a interview for me. So I'm very
of
happy.
course.
So, let's get started. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. So, yeah. First, greetings to your fans and to my subscribers. I actually called my subscriber. I actually called them pageant angels because they're my angels. Yes,
Oh,
pageant angels. So yeah,
so I
great.
love that.
Yes.
Well, magandang umaga from New York to all of the pageant angels out there. I'm really excited to talk to you, Rafi. I can't wait for us to get into some questions and giving you and your subscribers more of an opportunity to get to know me. So I'm really excited. So thank you for having me.
Yes. So how are you right now, Andrea?
I am as good as I can be. Of course, in the midst of preparing for Miss USA, we're
Mm,
not only dealing with a global pandemic, but
yeah.
in the United States, we're dealing with issues of police brutality and conversations surrounding racism and the inequalities of Black people in America.
Mm.
So it's been a really tough few months, to be honest, but Miss USA is in a couple of weeks, and so I'm really
Yes,
excited for
I'm so
that.
excited. I'm so excited for your crowning moment. I mean, oh,
God willing,
yes,
yes.
finger crossed. You will win.
Yes.
Yes, I'm rooting for you. So yes, for those who don't know, Andrea Gibau, so can you please introduce yourself to our pageant angels? Who is Andrea Gibau?
Wow, she's a lot of things. But let's start off with I was born in Cape Verde,
Yeah.
which is a country right off the west coast of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And I immigrated to the United States when I was just 7 years old with my parents, coming here for a better life. Since then, I become the first generation college graduate from St. John's University, and I have a bachelor's degree in public relations.
Wow.
I work as a public speaker, as a writer, and I'm also really big into philanthropy. Some of the issues that I really care deeply about have to do with immigration, education, and specifically the empowerment of inner city youth.
Wow, I love the credentials. Perfect. That's why I love you. So, yes, we have 10 major questions and we have one questions from your fans because I asked them. They know that we have
Yes.
an interview. All of them are excited. And we have like three final questions. It's like,
Okay.
Miss US and Miss Universe. So,
Ooh.
total of 14 questions. So,
Okay.
let's get started. First, we have the first question from your 10 major questions. Who really inspires you the most joining beauty pageant?
Okay. I didn't really know much about pageants. I never watched pageants growing up
Mm,
because in Cape Verde, pageants is not a big thing. And
yeah.
my parents never watched it, so they never, kind of exposed me to pageants. It wasn't until 2011 when Layla Lopes won Miss Universe. She's from
Yeah.
Angola. And it was a really big deal because not only is she from Africa, but she spoke Portuguese. I also speak Portuguese.
Yes.
And I remember, I didn't watch it live, but I remember going back and watching the rerun of the competition because everybody was talking about it.
Mhm.
And I was just so inspired because here is this woman who just won the biggest competition ever, Miss
Yeah.
Universe. And
Mhm.
she looked like me and she spoke the same language as I did. And
Correct.
so for me, that was just really, really inspiring. But it wasn't until 2014, 2015 that I actually got into pageants. So it took some time.
Like it. Yes. So next question is, what are your preparations in competing Miss USA 2020?
Oh my God, so many things have been going into my preparation. Of course, it's been a little bit different because we are in a shutdown. We're dealing with a global pandemic.
Yes.
So, I haven't been able to do a lot of the things outside of my apartment as I would like, but I've been making the best out of it. I'm so grateful for the team that I have behind me. They're all
Mm,
talented and generous people. They're really helping me prepare for Miss USA because Miss USA is not something that you can do on your own.
yeah,
You need people
correct.
backing you up and people to help you. But I think the biggest, honestly, preparation for me personally has been just how immersed I have been with everything going on in my country,
Mm,
from Black Lives Matter to
yes.
understanding everything going on with COVID and being a part of assisting in some way with the election we have coming up, because I have just learned so much, not only about myself, but the community that I'm looking to serve as Miss USA.
Love it. Because we know that 2020 is a very hard year for
Hmm.
us, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Next question is, tell me more about your advocacy.
So my advocacy is called More Than Enough. And the reason why I chose it is because it's a reflection of my own personal life and
Mm,
also what I've seen growing up in an inner city. Because we often grow up with the notion of people telling us we're not intelligent enough, we're not
yes.
beautiful enough, et cetera, et cetera. And what that does is the world really trying to cap our capabilities. And so the whole purpose of More Than Enough is to instill confidence and empower students, especially inner city youth, that not only are they capable, but they're more than enough. And so it stems with workshops and speaking engagements. And because of
Mm,
COVID, I've actually made it into a one-on-one mentorship. So
all right.
I opened up applications for not only here in New York, but for girls and boys all over the country.
Wow.
And I have received, I think, over 400 applications. But I was
Wow.
able to narrow it down to, yeah, I wish I could do all of them, but I
Mm,
unfortunately couldn't. So I narrowed it down to 95. And I had Zoom calls with 95 people, one-on-one, 30 minutes for a span of 4 months. And it was really nice because I think a lot of the times people, they have so much to offer and they have so many skills, but they don't necessarily know how to use that to the best of their ability because the
yes.
world is already trying to keep them down and saying all these things to
Correct.
them. So it's something that really means a lot to me.
I love it. Correct, correct. So next question is, which part of the competition do you spend the most time preparing for?
I would say 80% of my preparation has been Q&A and interview,
Oh, that's very
because for
important.
me
Yeah.
that's where I find that to be the most important. And in wanting to be the next Miss USA, I really want to be educated on a variety of topics and issues. So not only can I speak about it, but I can hopefully provide my own perspective and hopefully my own solution to it. So
Correct.
yeah, so contrary to popular belief, I do not wake up and walk all day, and that is a very small part of my preparation.
Yes, correct. And public speaking is very important nowadays, especially in Miss
Hmm.
USA and Miss Universe.
Exactly.
Yes. So next question is, what are some assumptions people usually make about you?
Ah, I honestly I don't know what assumptions people could really make about me. Honestly, that's not something that I really pay much attention to. But what I will say, kind of answering your question,
Intimidating?
kind of not. I understand that sometimes uh, being a fan favorite, and having
Yeah,
people talking about you, especially leading up to Miss USA, I
correct.
think one of the things that I don't want people to think is that I feel entitled to the crown,
Mm,
because I don't. I want to rightfully earn that crown by putting in the hard work, and that's exactly what I plan to do. So.
love it. So next question is, what did you learn in this pandemic?
I think one of the biggest things that I learned during the pandemic is how interconnected we are. how one person's action doesn't only affect them, but it affects the community around them. And it actually affects people from across the country and around the world. And so we really need to be more mindful and not be so selfish in our day to day, because we really are one human race. We really are one global community. And I think the coronavirus really showed us just that.
Love it. I love it's like a winning answer. So next question. What do you think is the biggest misconceptions about beauty pageant? Yeah.
Well, in the United States specifically, we deal with the misconceptions about beauty pageants a lot, because pageants just aren't as big here in the United States as they are, in the Philippines or Venezuela
Yeah.
or Colombia. So yeah, pageants here just aren't as big. So when you tell someone that you do a pageant, they automatically think, oh, just a beautiful girl who walks in a swimsuit and has nice gowns and nice wardrobe, which is a very, very, very small part of it. And when I think about, personally, my Miss USA 2020 class, we're all beautiful, intelligent, accomplished women who are just wanting to use this platform to elevate causes and issues that we care about, and really make a difference in our community. And we're seeing it being done. We're not just beautiful women, and that's not just what we have to offer. And I've been really happy that that's kind of the position that IMG, since they took over, have been presenting pageants as. So for me, it aligns perfectly with everything that I am and everything that I'm about.
Yeah, it's not all about glitz and glamours anymore, right?
I mean, we love the glitz and glamour,
Yes.
but it has to have a lot more substance, which
Yeah,
it does.
substance, yes. Correct. Next question is, what is the biggest life lesson you've learned after competing Miss Earth? Yes.
First of all, I can't believe how far away in my mind Miss Earth feels like, even though it's been what, 3 years?
Yeah,
3 years?
2017, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years.
So yeah, 3 years doesn't seem like a long time, but in my mind, it feels like 10 years ago. But Miss Earth honestly taught me so much about myself, about competition, about other people. And it's given me so many lessons that have really helped me grow. But I think the overarch lesson, the biggest lesson of it all, was to just trust in the universe and what the universe has planned for you. Because sometimes, whether it's pageants or whether an opportunity that you really want doesn't happen for you, in that moment, it's really easy to be down on yourself and to be upset and be like, oh, like, I don't understand why. Like, I just don't understand why that happened. So my experience at Miss Earth just really helped me know that everything really happens for a reason.
Yes.
And you may not understand it right now, but in the future, you'll understand exactly why it had to happen that way.
Correct, because you're one of the favorites during that time, and I was rooting for you. Almost perfect. You slayed the catwalk, the passerella, and I was shocked when you didn't advance to the Q&A.
And it's okay. I don't want anyone to feel bad about me not advancing further in Miss Earth or anything, because Miss Earth was one of the best experiences of my life. And for me to compete for Miss USA right now and to win Miss New York USA and to know and be who I am today, I needed to go through Miss Earth. Correct. And so I'm really, really grateful for that experience, even though I did not win. And at times, I'm kind of glad that I didn't win, because it taught me another lesson that I don't know if I would have received if I did win.
Maybe you're not for Earth, you're for the universe. Oh.
Maybe so.
Yes. And we are hoping for that. So, next question is, how do you silence your insecurities?
I turn to my faith. I'm really big into the Word of God, and that's usually how I start my mornings. I always listen to sermons, specifically Joel Osteen, because for me, I feel when you're insecure, which we all have insecurities, listening to the Word of God just really reminds me that there's so much more to me than what I'm insecure about, and having that negative thought in my head just isn't helping me. So that's really what I turn to, and also anything that's, I guess, feeding negativity in my life, I try to stay away from that.
Yeah,
whether it's muting, blocking people, or just being more mindful of the energy that's around me.
correct. Always look for the bright side.
Yes.
Correct. So this will be the last question for the 10 major questions. So the last question is, what is your advice to all the aspiring beauty queens?
Oh, I always say this:
Mm,
never compromise who you are and what you want for the crown. Because I think
correct.
sometimes when people are comparing for the competition, they get so focused on winning. And
Correct.
let's say that and oftentimes you see them not be who they are. They try to fit a mold, or they try to be someone that they think um, other people want, and that's never really the right way to do it, especially
Mm,
right now where pageants are really celebrating women being
women.
who they are, authentically them. And so I always tell people, if a pageant is telling you to do something that doesn't align with who you are, and you feel like it's pulling you away from who you are and what you're meant to do, walk away, because a crown
Correct.
is never worth you losing yourself in the end. So
Correct.
that's something that I always tell girls, and it's really important that they have that in the back of their mind.
I think it's like something to do with their, mindset. Don't think that
Yes.
there's a competition. Think it's that just enjoy, and
Right,
then
right.
use that competition to grow in yourself, to grow more.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So, we have one question from your fans. So, question is, what can you say about racism?
Mm. Uh, Racism is often denied, it's minimized, and it's justified. And it's something that a lot of people are very uncomfortable talking about. But especially right now, it's really important that we do, because racism is learned. It's not anything that you're born with. And so, as a society, we really need to take steps into unlearning it in order to create a society that's really, truly equal for everybody.
Correct. Love it. Love that answer. Strong with substance. So we have final three questions. It's like Miss Universe and Miss USA. So first question is, top three qualities that you think the next Miss USA should possess.
I love that. I I see Miss USA as a leadership position above all. And I think the best leaders are always relatable, they're ambitious, and they're confident. And so having those qualities, I believe, can really just set you up for ultimate success. And you're able to authentically do the job of Miss USA and connect with
Like it.
people.
Like it. So next question. Second question. What is confidently beautiful?
The good
The
tagline. Every time I
slogan.
think of
Yes.
confidently beautiful, I always just think of Pia Wurtzbach.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
every time. I feel like she's like the
Yeah.
face of confidently beautiful.
Correct.
But I'll say that being an immigrant and having traveled to different parts of the world as I have, I've learned that being confidently beautiful has nothing to do with outer appearance,
Mm,
because I feel my most powerful, I feel my most beautiful when I'm speaking in a crowd of students who don't believe in themselves. And in the end, I see a little sparkle in their eyes. I feel my best when I'm in Nigeria and I'm volunteering and I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt and I'm kneeling on dirt playing games with kids. To me, that's what confidently beautiful is all about, and it's who I
like it. Love
am.
it. So this will be the last question for the final three question. Are
Oh
you
my gosh,
ready?
already? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Why you should be the next Miss USA?
Ah, Um, because of my life story and because of who I am and what I've been through, I think me being Miss USA would be really symbolic of the idea that anything in life is really possible. It will also give me the opportunity to continue the conversation surrounding the inequalities and the lack of opportunities and resources available for inner city youth. And having the platform of Miss USA would allow me to elevate that. And I always say that it's really important that, if I do win, God willing, Miss USA, that I am able to speak on that, because if we don't empower our inner city youth, it does our society a disservice. We lose out on thousands, if not millions, of doctors, creatives, innovators. We lose out on so many great things for society. And so that's why I think not only why I should be Miss USA, but why I would be an amazing Miss USA.
Crown her now. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Oh my God, thank you.
Finally,
Wait, this went by way
we're done.
too quickly.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I had a chance to talk with you. And yeah, and also the Miss USA is approaching, right?
Yes,
Yes,
we
November 9th.
are. Yeah, I don't know when I leave yet. Sometime at the end of October. They haven't told us our arrival dates yet, but it will be happening on November 9th.
Night,
So,
yes.
which is coming up. Time is going. Tell me, just a quick question, because I've been having a lot of conversations with my friends here, and I've been seeing how time feels like it's going by so fast. Like,
Yes.
does it feel like that for you in Manila?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so it's like a
fast.
worldwide thing. I'm like,
It's like we're in the 6 months of quarantine. We're still in quarantine. Maybe
mm-hmm.
because of the pandemic. So
I
it's limited it outside. Yes. So
But I let me ask you, what are you excited most about like in terms of watching Miss USA?
I think the story of, the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like you're one of my favorites for this year's Miss USA. I really like the girl who have a big dream, who have a determination to win, and
Mm-hmm.
I like a queen who'd never give up for her dreams, and that's you, and that's why I followed you, and. I think as a pageant enthusiast, we're not just seeing pageants as like a glitz and glamour, or we want that girl because of she's pretty or she's good in passerella or she's sexy, but we are more on substance, we are more in
Mm-hmm.
her the voice, what she can offer of the platform of the brand, or in Miss USA and Miss Universe. And yeah, that's
I love
really,
that.
yes. I think the pageant nowadays is evolving, and I think we as a pageant enthusiasts, we are more about learning so much about the girls and about the pageantry, that it's not all about the glitz and glamours. It's more about the voice, because they're looking for a spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been following Miss Universe for like 10 years, I
Oh
guess.
my God. Well, I wasn't
Yes.
even thinking about Miss USA or Miss Universe 10
Yes.
years ago.
when I think when Jimena Navarrete won the crown from
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, and that's the time started when way back when I was, I think, high school, fourth year high school during that time. And you know that the Philippines is, very in love with the pageant, especially Miss
I
Universe.
love it. I love it.
And we are very passionate on the girls. When we support the girls, we're very passionate,
Mm-hmm.
and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And especially when we came here to compete the Miss Earth, right?
Oh,
And
I felt it, and I've
yes,
held on to that feeling until now, forever. So
yes. So
it
I
feels so
think
special.
that what makes Philippines is is a great, or the best fans in the universe.
I'm
Yes,
not
because
gonna argue that. I will not argue that.
so now I could say that I'm very passionate about you. I really want you to win the Miss Universe. I mean,
Oh,
and
thank
also the
you.
Miss USA. And if you win, I think if you win Miss USA, I believe that USA will be back in the game at Miss Universe.
That's the
Yes.
plan. That is the
Woo!
goal.
And you have a lot of supporters, Filipino supporters. They keep on
Yes. So
DM me, when is your live it, or when can I upload the interview? So I'm so happy that we have it, we talk, and I really want to know your story. And yes, I'm very happy. And also
oh, me too.
Miss Colombia is also joining for Miss Universe Colombia 2020.
Yes, I saw. We have a
Oh my
few
god.
former Earth Queens transcending
Mm-mm.
to the universe, so which is
Correct.
exciting.
Correct. And I believe that this year is gonna be a strong batch for Miss Universe. There's a lot of strong girls. for this year.
Which I love. Let's
Yes.
show them on a global scale what beauty queens are all about.
But for now, we need to focus on Miss USA for your,
Miss USA, yes.
your, I'm hoping that, yes, finger crossed, you will be the next Miss USA.
I'm working really
Yes,
hard towards it, I promise.
yes.
So
And you deserve it. And you
thank you.
deserve
Well,
it. Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
And we'll
Salamat po.
anticipate. Salamat po. Yes.
Salamat
Mahal
po.
ko kayo. Mabuhay. Yes. Thank you so much. Andrea Gibau, complete the sentence. I am Andrea Gibau when I am.
I am Andreia Gibau and I'm Miss USA 2020.
Woo! Finger crossed. You will. You will. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank you. I had
much
so
for the
much
fun.
fun.
Me
Thank you for
too.
taking the time to do
Yes.
this. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if anyone out like watching this has any questions or
Yes.
anything, feel free to DM me. Because I
Promote,
always check
yes.
my DMs here and there.
Promote your
Yeah.
social
So
media. So promote your
yeah. So
social media accounts and the upcoming Miss USA pageant. All right.
so you can follow my personal account, which is at Andrea Gibau, and my Miss New York USA account, which is at Miss NY USA, and of course Miss USA and Miss Universe, and keep up with all the girls as we are almost close to heading off to
Yes.
Miss USA. It's coming up so soon.
So excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I always anticipate Miss USA and Miss Universe. The pageant.
Always exciting,
Yes, are like exciting. Pasabog.
especially this year.
Yes, this year. I can't wait. And also, I can't wait your pasabog. Pasabog means surprises, like your evening gowns and your,
I can't wait.
yes,
I'm really excited. I think I think it'll be me, but it'll be a few surprises in there.
yes.
Not usually what people would expect of me. So,
And you always you always lay the runway. I love that
of
confidence.
course.
I love that energy, the confidence, and also in terms of stage presence, you're number one, the number one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfect for Miss Universe. So yes, we will support you and best of luck to you. And hope next time when we have interview, you'll already Miss USA.
God willing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrea.
Of
Thank you so
course.
much. I had so much fun talking with you.
Likewise.
Yes, thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you at Miss USA, competing Miss USA. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay safe. Thank you, Queen.
You as well. Bye.
Bye bye.